this for Maddie, and she still can't put aside her grief. See, other families, they've gone on with their lives, but she can't. Other families, they had a body to bury. With a body, she would have a coffin, or an urn, or a gravesite, a place to put her grief. But she has no such place. All she has is the sky where he vanished. And the sky wasn't meant to be a burial ground. It's too big. And when you store your grief there, it runs wild. And now that she's here, in Locherbee, it's running even wilder. It must be these hills. They have a strange kind of power. There is no greater sorrow than the loss of a child. But he was our only child. He was 20 years old. On December 21st, 1988, a terrorist bomb exploded on Pan Am Flight 103, killing all 243 passengers. Large sections of the aircraft crashed down onto residential areas of Locherbee, Scotland, killing 11 more unknowing innocents on the ground. Maddie's son was on this flight. The bomb had been placed under his seat, leaving Maddie desperately searching for closure. But sometimes it takes help. Help from the local women of the community. The Women of Locherbee, by Deborah Griffin. Now that the investigation is over and the evidence has been collected against the terrorists, they are going to burn the clothing of the victims. Now that is over 11,000 items. We are the Women of Locherbee, and we have petitioned the government to release the clothing to us. We need to give love to those who have suffered, so evil will not triumph. Adam. You know, he's here. I can feel him when I walk over these hills. I can feel him. If only I could find some part of him, you know, like a bone. The bone from his chin. I would know it if I saw it. He had such a strong, firm chin. And you know what I would give just to talk to him? Even if it was only to say, pick up your socks. And he would roll his eyes and say, Mom. I never got mad. She's talking to herself again. You know, sometimes I find her talking to the sky, talking to him as if he were there with her. Maddie? Here to talk to the crazy lady, huh? Maddie, we don't think you're crazy. I'm roaming the hills looking for my son's body. I mean, only a crazy person would do something like that. Right? 7 years ago, I was in the kitchen, and I was baking a pie for Adam. It was a pumpkin pie to welcome him home. And the TV was on. I listened to it when I'm cooking, and it was on all my children, and one of the couples was having a fight. But then Ted Koppel comes on the air. And I know something is wrong because you only hear Ted Koppel's voice at night, you know? Never in the day. We interrupt this program, and I thought, oh dear, you know, something awful has happened. What a shame, so close to Christmas. And I grab some more flour, and I sprinkle it, and I roll the crust, and then I hear Pan Am 103. And the pie dough sticks to the rolling pin. Pan Am 103 was last seen in a I double over, I sink onto the kitchen counter, I can't stand up, and I'm looking for something to hold on to, and I grab the handle of the fridge, and I pull myself up, and there in front of me is a note held on by a magnet that says, Adam, 7 p.m., JFK, Pan Am 103. You know, I live in New Jersey. I have 2 cars in a driveway. This was not supposed to happen to me. You think that the worst can't happen. You think that it won't, but then one day it does. And the poor soul on the television is suddenly you. I never should have let him study in London. I never should have let him go so far from home. He was too young. And why did I choose Pan Am over Delta? There were 2 boxes on the form. Why didn't I choose the box for Delta? And I should have let him stay an extra day with his friends, but I said, no, I want you home for Christmas. I want you home for the party. You need to hang the Christmas lights for your father. He has a bad back and he needs you to help him. He could have flown on Delta. I could have said, no, you can't go to London. I could have said, come home whenever you want. God, I should have hung the damn Christmas lights. Maddie, dear, why do you hold on to your grief so hard? Because it's all I have left to hold on to. And who are you to tell me that? Stay out of this. This has nothing to do with you, Maddie. This has everything to do with me. You don't know what I've been through. You didn't lose a son in the crash. No, Maddie, I lost a daughter and a husband because your son's plane fell on my farm and killed my family. A plane that killed everyone I love. I'm so sorry. No, wait. God, I didn't know. It's so much death. Adam, what was it like when you crossed the line? Were you talking to the pretty girl sitting next to you? Debbie Corcoran was her name, from Syracuse University. What were you saying to her? Were you talking about London? Christmas? Or college? And what did you do the moment it happened? Did you grab her hand or close your eyes to pray? Or did it all happen so fast? Where did you go? You must have gone somewhere. Where? Maddie? I thought you were gone. It's just, I found his luggage. It was on the shelf of sorrows. It's his clothes just as he packed them. It's the shirt he always slept in. It's full of stains and holes. I told him not to take this to London. And on the tag is his name. I put his name on everything. He always got so mad at me when I did that. It's a shirt he got in London.